Hello everybody, Craig O'Boyle here. Welcome to another episode of the Real Estate Shed Show. I'm in my shed once again. I'm actually getting ready to hop on my trainer bike here and do a little suffering. But before I do that, I thought I'd record a quick episode for you. My goal today and what I want to talk about is some of my favorite books that I have read over the years that have contributed to my personal development, personal growth, and personal success and business success. Hope to pass that on to you from time to time, things I come across that I find as helpful. Hopefully you take it and it helps you as well. I'll give a little bit of data on the real estate market here in Colorado Springs at the end, and then I will go and commence the suffering. So, I've read 3 books recently, well, one recently and 3 early on in my career and in the middle of my career that I found very helpful. The first one I'm going to start with is, it's a book by George Clayson. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. I believe it was written originally in the 20s, so it's been around a long time. It's actually a parable that takes place in ancient Babylon. And it talks about a young man who basically asks the fella who's known as the richest man in Babylon how he got so successful and wealthy. And he spends time teaching this young man and teaching him how to apply principles in his life that make his financial fortunes grow. And the crux of the story really comes down to pay yourself first. When you earn $1, set aside 10 cents out of every dollar to a savings account to you first, and then move it into investing and stuff like that. And it's been a great rule of thumb that I've tried to apply. Sometimes more successfully than other times, but I still do it very consistently. So the next book I want to mention, Give and Take by Adam Grant. Fantastic book. Really eye-opening. It was discussing how, I'm going to say, in your work life or in people's work lives, you really have 3 kinds of people. You have a taker, a matcher, and a giver. They are kind of what they sound like. A taker is someone who primarily is taking from people, not the kind of people we all usually want to be around. A matcher is more of the kind of person who, you do something for me, I do something for you, a little bit of a give and take right in the middle there. And then a giver is what we all think it is. Someone who really does a lot of giving without so much of a thought for return. And in his analysis and his study, he really finds that the truly successful people in many areas of life turn out to be givers, just complete givers. Give and give and give and give. Now some burn out, but especially if they're in conjunction with takers. But if you can identify the takers, get those out of your life, spend time giving to the people who really appreciate you, can really develop a lot of success in your life. The last book is my most recently finished growth book, and I just love it. It's part of the reason I'm in here today to go suffer on this bike. It is a book written by a fellow named David Goggins called Cant Hurt Me. David Goggins' story is one of tremendous hardship. He's a fellow who comes from just the most awful background, and he describes it in brutal detail, laying it out there. And what the process of growing through that and overcoming that by really mastering his demons and his mind to become first one of the elite warriors through the Navy SEALs and some other branches in the military, and then later becoming one of the premier athletes in the sport of ultra running. And just the guy, I will say, more than anything I've ever read, has learned how to control his mind and deal with suffering, which is a lesson I think we can all benefit from. Now, granted, I don't want to go through what he's gone through, and I don't necessarily want to go as hardcore as this fella goes in the book, but it's just an amazing read, and you can eat the meat, throw away the bones, and take some great stuff out of it. So hopefully you can add any of these 3 books to your life, grow better, do better in your life. Obviously, in our business, the better the people are doing financially, in their business, in any of their life, they're more likely to need our services in real estate. So we want you to succeed. Read these books. Hopefully we can help you buy that dream house or buy that investment property or whatever you're looking for. So last thing, just a quick hit on the Colorado Springs real estate market here in March of 2019. It's flying just like it did last year. Inventory super low. I believe we're still below 1,400 units in the entire system, which covers Teller County, El Paso County, and some of the stuff that surrounds it. That's 1,400 sub units for 700,000 people. So not a lot of inventory, so prices are still going good, sales are going fast. So if you need some help, give us a call. We would love to discuss selling a property. It's probably worth more than it's ever been for you. If you need to buy, it's a little tougher to get deals, but we're still helping people do it. We've got several people we've helped already this year. So give us a call, 719-576-7373, and get out there and read some great books. Thanks and have a great day. All right, gang, workout done. Go hard, whatever you do. I'm wiped out.